It's time for that mid-year review of your spiritual life. Top of the morning to you. So, happy July 1st. It's the beginning of the second half of the year 2021. I've always traditionally been a very control-oriented person. I've used planners, goals, sub-goals, keep track of daily activities to ensure I stay on track and to achieve my goals. Well, I was filling out the John Maxwell planner yesterday, and it asked me to make a mid-year review of my progress. I must say I got pretty frustrated and disappointed with my progress on these goals and visions I set for myself way back in January. But I did get some things done, but not as much as I wanted to. Then I read Psalm 119, 130 in the Passion Translation, and it says, "Open my heart to receive insight into God's plans." So while I was looking at the plans and my progress on those plans for the mid-year review, I really wasn't thinking about God's plans and what He's accomplished in me. So I started looking at it, and boy, did I get an awakening. While the things that I wanted to get done according to this world's standards are very small in nature, the Lord revealed just how far He's brought me spiritually. And I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to just let you know I didn't really think about this very much, about the spiritual aspect of growth. For example, I've been saved over 40 years, and I'm just now in the infant stages of understanding and walking in God's love. And it all started when I saw a guy at church who seemed very on fire for the Lord and had a tender heart. And I wanted that. I didn't have it, and I wanted it. But I didn't know how to get it. So I asked him to pray for me to receive. And so the Lord kind of led me to this one verse. It's Romans 5:5. And it says, "God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who's been given to us." And I thought, what a relief. I don't have to generate this love. I don't have to do it on my own. God does it for me. All I have to do is receive. And so I went on a journey of receiving this love. And as you know, when you fill up a container, if it's got a bunch of junk in it, you can get some contents poured in, but not as much as you could if you get rid of all the junk. So, I'm trying to get rid of the selfishness, self-centeredness, pride, and idolatry, so that the love of God gets in there and more, and it's not polluted by the things of this world. So anyway, I'm on this journey. I'm still on this love journey, but looking back, I'm very thankful to the transformation I've seen in my life as a result of this love permeating my life. This is not anything I could have achieved on my own. It's not necessarily something that is visible just looking at me, but the fruit is starting to blossom in several ways that both God and I know. So the word of encouragement for you today is conduct a spiritual mid-year review. Where are you compared to last January? Have you seen growth? If so, celebrate and thank God. If not, then may I suggest letting the love of God be poured out into your heart and receiving that on a daily basis and asking God to transform you. Then in December, take note of the fruit that God allows to be produced in your life. Happy mid-year review.